Hello, 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 and good morning, everybody. How is everybody this morning? We're going to wait for a bunch of people to come in so we can get going on this, and then I'm going to show you what I have found. It looks like they may have found Nicola Bulley. I'm getting torn up in the comments, you guys, pronouncing her name right, but I am French Canadian, so here it's Nicola. So I know other places they pronounce it different. I try my best. So please don't jump on me. It's more important for the information than how I pronounce the name. So please bear with me there. I am French Canadian, so I tend to go towards Nicola. But anyway, good morning, everybody. Please smash that like button on your way in. It gets us out there in the algorithm so we can get going on this. Let me just get up my maps and everything so I can show you guys where helicopters, police, investigators, everybody are right now. Good morning, Be Kind, Tanya Hodges, Sonia, Thunderplumps, hello, hello. Please smash that like button on your way in so we can get going. It gets us out there in the algorithm. This was not a planned live. This is breaking news that's just come out. And for those just joining, it does look like they may have found her. So let me just get everything set. 15 likes and 36 people in here. Come on, people. It's free to do. Smash that like so we can get everybody in here so we don't have to keep repeating ourselves and going back over things and whatnot while I'm getting this set up. Smash that like. Good morning, Jean, Jill. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Got some big news here, you guys. So they got the roads and everything sealed off. I'm just trying to get my maps up here, you guys, so you can see exactly where I'm talking about. Good morning, Cricket. Sheba, good morning. Thank you for coming. Please smash that like, you guys. Okay, so let me get the map, let me get this up. Okay, so this is what we got right now. I'm going to read this to you guys. Good morning, Marriott from Norway. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to show you here, you guys, and then we're going to go to maps, and I'm going to show you exactly where this is. I've spent about an hour and a half on this morning, trying to find the exact place where they are. Okay. Jean, can you let me get the information out, please? If you've already heard about this, you guys, like I've spent a lot of time on this, please keep it to yourself. Let me get it out here for everybody. Then we can discuss it. Okay, so here we go. So police seal off roads less than a mile from where Nicola Bulley was missing after a tip-off from walkers. Helicopter and drone are spotted circling overhead 23 days after the mother of two vanished by the river. Huge police search is underway and roads have been closed in the area in the case of missing mother of two Nicola Bulley, following a tip from walkers less than a mile from where she vanished. Good morning, everybody. Please smash that like on your way in. Officers and two police cars raced to the scene where the man and woman pointed to a spot. I've got the exact spot, you guys, so I'm going to be showing you that on maps. Where were we? A man and a woman pointed to a spot in the river. One officer is said to have walked down to the bank to take a closer look before reinforcements were called. By 1 p.m. on Sunday, don't forget, this is over in the UK, you guys, so they're 5 hours, I think, ahead of us. Sunday, police drones and a helicopter hovered over the outcrop of trees and undergrowth while police divers took to the banks of the river. Now, this is where they are looking. They are looking in this area right here. So, like I said, I did not believe she was in the river. I do think, and this is only my opinion, is somebody has now dumped her here because they've been so focused on this river. And this is upriver. So even if she would have floated away, she would have went the other way, the other direction, because the water is moving. If you're looking at this picture, the water runs this way. And where she went missing is way down river this way. So there's no way that she would go against the way the water is running and go upriver. Okay, so we're going to show you all that in the maps. Here's some of the pictures, you guys. They're looking in all this underbrush. Here's this wall here. Okay, like I said, I spent over an hour this morning finding this exact area. This bush here is what they're looking in. So I do believe that somebody has, this is a disposal area. Here's some more here. Here's some more of the area they're looking, see right in this bush area here. Okay, so let's go to maps, you guys. Let me just get rid of this, and I'm going to go to the maps, and I'm going to show you exactly. Okay. Okay, so as you guys know, a lot of people in here that have gone over these maps with me. Okay, let's get this map turned around right here. Okay, so this is where she drops off her kids. Okay, now this is my mapping from when I showed you guys the area, what I thought. Now, the river runs this way. Okay, so that's why they were searching going out. I don't know. Going out this way, I think they were. Because the police were searching all this river down here. Okay, so. Okay, so this is where she drops off her kids to school over here. She parks, she walks along this path. She's seen here, she's seen here. The yellow spot here is where this bench is. And I have said, there's no way she went in this river. She went back out this way. The dog was running between here and the gate, which after my read, and people gave me some links to even pictures of this area. And I said, no, that's why I said she was taken out this way. I was thinking something happened to her in this bushy area out of sight, possibly this caravan park thing, somebody from there. I also got in my read something about an abandoned building. So something could have happened to her in this area and then she was dumped. So this is exactly where they are, is right here. Now, like I said, I'm going to turn this map and I'm going to go back in between the pictures that we have. Okay, so let's go over here. See how you can see this brown building? There's a pole here. It's a lot of work to find this exact place, you guys, because when photographers take pictures, they use these high-powered zooms. So this looks a lot closer than it actually is, this building. Okay, you can see this lady here sitting on the wall. You see how the poles are. So you got to go by what is here, by this big bush thing. It takes a lot, okay? So other pictures, let's go to the pictures here. So we got this to go by. There's the helicopters. There's a better picture of it here. I believe this is taken from the other side of the river. This is Rawcliffe Road, or whatever that road is, Rawcliffe, this road right here. Okay, so I believe this picture here is taken from this side of the road, looking this way. Just this picture. If we go through the pictures here, you can see things in the background here. Here's this wall again. Okay, so here's an officer walking away from the scene because the people that found her, I believe, in this picture here, where is it? I think this is one of the walkers that found whatever they found. And here's the gentleman. These are the two that found whatever they have found here. So as you can see this officer walking away, you can see the mountains or whatever these are, hillies over here. This tree is going to become important when I'm searching. So when you look at it here, this is where she was found. Let's go down. We'll zoom in. I believe that the woman is sitting here. The guy is down here pointing to this bushy area right here. So now we're going to go to the road. Okay, so you remember I said in that picture where the officer is walking away from this wall? You can see right here, he's walking away from this wall. See this tree? We're going to concentrate on this side right now. See how it comes down and it goes out, and there's the big one. You got to look at all the little branches and everything here, and there's some homes or something back here. Let's go back to the map. This is what we're seeing right here. Here's this area here where it's homes or whatever that is. See this tree? This is with the leaves on it, so it's a little hard to distinguish, but you can see the long part, this branch coming out, the tree right beside. So this is this tree right here. So this is the area where she is. On the maps, when you look at that area, that's this bushy area, okay, that we've seen right here, this bushy area right here, where this gentleman is pointing to in this area. So he's pointing in the area with this bushy tree. Now you can also look at this in the background, you guys. This isn't going to be as dominant. Good morning, sis. Oh, you can only see the map. Okay, hang on a sec, you guys. Let me do this then. Hang on. I'm an idiot, you guys. Chrome tab. Okay. There we go. We'll do it this way. Sorry about that, you guys. So I'll go back over this again. Okay. So you see how the policeman is walking away from the area here? Here's that wall. We're going to concentrate on this tree. You can see the long part here with this piece sticking out with this big tree beside it. When we go to maps, we're going to go to the road right here. Because there's that bushy area right under my bonum there. There's this bushy area. So we're going to go right there. There's that tree. Okay. So this is the area that he is walking away from. If we zoom in, see that tree? The long tree with the branch and then this other tree right beside. Here is the, I don't know what this is, a farm or maybe homes or something there. That's what we've seen right here in this photo. Here's them homes. Here's that tree. He's walking away from this area, which I believe is actually right here. Because it's a little lower. See how the grass isn't as deep here? Let's see this picture. There we go, right here. So there's the tree. There's the home things. This is the area right here. When we look at the aerial shot, you guys, this here is the bush area. Now, don't forget, this is in the summer, so there's a lot of leaves and stuff. But if we go back to these pictures here, this is where the area where the guy is pointing. And I believe they are on, I know the police made everybody get away from here. So I believe that they are on the other side of the river. So they are over here getting this photo. Somewhere over here in this area maybe to get this photo. I don't know how they would have got across there. Or maybe they're standing over here. Like I said, with the zoom lenses, you guys, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So if we look this way now, let's go back. Let's put our little bonhomme here to the area where she was found. Look at what I found. So the angle of this photo taken, because there's that brown building. Here's the pole beside. Maybe we can get closer. You can see exactly what I mean. Where did it go? Oops, I think I went past it. Hang on. Oops, sorry, you guys. Oh, no, there it is right there. Again, you guys, this is in the summer. Okay, so there's that brown building that's in this photo. You can see the pole here. And it kind of coming around with the poles, like almost like this is a curve here. That's right here. There's the pole. There's the barn. There's the curve in the road. Okay, so look at the pictures. See how it's curved here? Pole. Like right here. So for them to get that picture, you guys. Okay, let's go back. It's way down the road here. So the zoom that they have on this camera, here's where they are. So that picture, there's that barn. So that picture here of her sitting here, I believe is taken, could have even been taken over here somewhere. And with their zoom lenses, it makes that building look like it's almost behind her. So the angle of that would have had to been over like here somewhere. Even maybe over here further. For them to take that picture and zoom in and make it look like this is in the way. But that building is right here somewhere with no leaves on the trees. And it makes it look like she's sitting almost in front of it. I can't get the angle right here, you guys. There. So she would have been sitting right here. Right here on the wall. So that's how that photo was taken. Or they're on the other side here. I don't believe they are. I think they're just over here somewhere, but that tree is in the way on the road. Because the police did corn this off, but it makes it look like it's really, really close when it's not. And there's the picture there. And you can see in Google Earth that there's the two poles and the other one there. It looks like it's curving around. So this is the exact spot where they are. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in. So the gentleman in the pictures, you can see him here. He's pointing to this bush. Okay, that's this bush right here. So I believe, you guys, that she was just tossed down because the road is right here. You'll see in these pictures right behind where she's sitting on this wall. That's the road. I think she was just tossed down in here. Now, what do we have around this area? Okay. We have this caravan park. I don't know if people live here year round, but it looks like a bunch of trailers in here. I don't know how close we can get to that. Let's just put our banum here. So yeah, this part here looks like they can just park some of them here. It does look like there's other buildings over here also. Now, I don't know if this would be a year-round park, but as you can see, where her body was found, this would be a site where nobody would have seen whoever could have dumped her here. There's nothing really around. Now, if we go into comparison as to where, see what I mean? As you're coming out, there's all kinds of houses and stuff like that here. Houses. This area here is pretty empty. So could it be that something happened to her? They did say, oh, there's my map. So see what I said? I said they took her this way, and everybody's going, no, no, no. Everybody was saying something about up and over here. She was taken out through that gate. I believe something could have happened to her here. And then later on, she was taken down here and disposed of. Now, apparently all this had been searched. All this river had been searched. And she was not found. The banks, everything. And this is within, let's see. Let's measure here. This is not even a mile. This is 0.9 miles from where she went missing. So, like I said, all this river had been searched, you guys, and she wasn't found. I know there was a lot of searches along the banks, everything. She was not found. This is the mile mark. So well within a mile of where she went missing. So let's go back and see what they say here. A member of the public today appears to point towards a spot in the undergrowth by the river. So he's pointing into this area here. And there's that wall. So where were we? By 1 p.m. on Sunday. Okay, we were there. Soon after, senior investigating officer on the case, Rebecca Smith, was spotted arriving at the riverside. Police received a call around 11:50 a.m. So that would be about, what, 10 to 6 a.m. Eastern, somewhere around there, really early in the morning here. Police diving team, they're searching all along here in this bush. The police shut down the entire stretch of Rawcliffe Road within minutes and refused to give any reason to the journalists at the scene. Police cars now standing watch, refusing to let locals within half a mile of the area as a helicopter and drone circle overhead. The force has refused to say why they have been called to the area. It is the most dramatic search since Ms Bulley went missing over 3 weeks ago. A witness says, I drove down Rawcliffe Road for almost a mile. I noticed a man and a woman and 2 police officers on the embankment. I pulled off at about 11:50 a.m. and I heard the man talking to police about something in the undergrowth. Police cars were flying down the road with the blue and twos going. A police officer pulled up a few minutes later and got out his drone. 5 minutes later, the police helicopter arrived. Police then asked me to get out, so I moved 200 yards down the road. I could still clearly see the man pointing at the riverbank. Then more police cars raced down with the blues and twos going. They cleared the entire road. A man and woman were later seen sat on a wall by the scene looking ashen-faced and vaping. And then it just gets into the missing information. So, okay, where am I here? Okay, so this is what I marked this morning. They said within a mile, so I started here and started going backwards. And when I got to this spot, that's when it flashed. As you can see, I found that wall. This is the bush that they are searching in. So it wouldn't be hard, you guys, for somebody to dump a body here, especially right here, that close to the side of the road. It looks a lot further in the pictures. Okay, you just sent me a... okay, let me go and check that. Crime Curious. Okay, I'm going to leave that open. Okay, Crime Curious, no problem. So that's how, when I started working back, I kind of seen this building. It's like, okay, but I couldn't see a wall down there. So as I continue going down, this is when I seen this wall. So another thing that I was thinking, you guys, I want to show you this. Do you remember them mentioning somebody saying that there was these two guys with fishing rods? That's okay, Car, I'm curious. And stuff like that. I'm wondering, okay, if whoever did this didn't take her by boat, in a boat. Because look at what this sign says. Let me just get closer to it here. And it just struck me as odd. Civil Services Angling Society, private fishing. So I don't know, you guys, how long, how deep this part of this river would be. Could you get a boat down there? Could you get a boat down here in this area? Okay, because they would have had to go from here along here. And I mean, I don't know how close these houses are. Could he have had a gun, threatened? I don't know. Or did something happen to her in these bushes here? And then they took her into a car. I'm thinking more along the lines that she was taken into a vehicle. I think somebody in this area, maybe, I don't know. Let me just see. Would have remembered seeing a boat. Because this is the way they would have had to come down through here and under this bridge. Is it possible? I don't know how many people would be out, but I don't know. I think somebody would have remembered seeing a boat, because here's the trail here. And she was down over here. Because there's that bridge. She was down over here. This is where the bench is. Right here. And like I said, everything that my reads told me where she was taken back out through that gate. Was she taken out through the gate and over to this trailer park here by somebody and then taken to where she was dumped? And it's ironic because that's the feeling that I had, was this trailer park for some reason. I don't know why, just for some reason. Okay? Isn't it ironic that I was drawn to this caravan park and look at where she was found by another caravan site? If this is her, I've got a feeling it is. But wouldn't it be ironic? Because here's a caravan. Was I drawn to the wrong one? Or did something nefarious happen here and then she was dumped down there? It'd be pretty ballsy going from one trailer park to another area of a trailer park to dump her. And it's just like, how can I explain this? It's things that add up. You know what I mean? Like, whoops, over here. The trailer park's up here. She was taken from down here. The trailer park's up here. If this is her, she's disposed down here. Just below a trailer park. Just below a trailer park. But I do believe she was taken from here and possibly even into this area and then drove away. They could have had a car parked here, anything. What do you guys think about this information that's come out? And like I said, I'll go back to the area. It's right here where she has been, if this is her, where she has been found. It's this bush here that they are looking in. There's the helicopter coming in, you guys. This is the bush right here that they are looking in. And don't forget, right now it's cold over there. So all the leaves and everything, like what we're seeing here, are not going to be on that bush, right? But this is the area they are searching. There's that wall. For those of you just coming in, this is how I found it. You can see this tree with a farm or something back here with the police walking away from the wall. I will show you that again for those just coming in. How I found the spot. You go here. This is where the police guy was walking away from. There's that tree, and there's that farm. You can tell by the shape of the tree, and then another one right beside. See this limb that's coming out, crossing over the other? It's the same as in here. There's that tree with the limb coming across, and there's that farming thing there, which is that right there. So it's kind of like on an angle like this. And the officer is walking out from this bush. He's walking right here, as you can see in this photo. And don't forget, this is winter now, so this is all trampled down a lot more than it would be like in the summer. This is a summer picture. So what do you guys think? Yeah, I believe that she was dumped there. And like I'm saying, I don't know, like there is a caravan park here, but I wasn't drawn to that one. I know that by my reads and everything that I have done on this case, I knew she was taken out this way. There's also a caravan park here. This is what I was drawn to, this area. Something could have happened to her. Person could have taken her down here into the bushes. I don't know what this is right here, you guys. Looks like something going over the water or a dock or something. I think something happened in this area, one of these bushy areas. Even maybe up into this park. I think more so down here. And then she was taken and dumped. Isabel, look at the lake. What lake? Over here? I don't know what you're talking about, a lake. Is there a lake here? Roman waters? I don't know what that is. That this right here? You got to give me some kind of direction here. Where is Roman Waters Lake? So this is it over here, Isabel? I don't believe she was taken that way. I've got to stick with what I got in my reads and then what I got from when I was sent the link to. Actually, I've got a really good photo of this area from somebody who sent me it. There's like a little turny thing here that you got to zigzag through to get back through onto this path. And that's where she was taken through. I believe she was taken this way. I believe something happened to her in this area here. And then if this is her that was found over here, I believe she was taken there. You know, Anthony, you don't got to be rude in here. We're not rude to anybody. So I'm going to remove your comment. Don't get rude in here because you'll be gone. Isabel says family have been notified. Okay, so let me go find something here, you guys. It's here. Okay, so it says body found in search. I just found this, you guys. Body found in search for missing woman Nicola Bulley. Nicola Bulley, no formal identification has yet been carried out on a body, but her family has been informed. A body has been found in the search for missing woman Nicola Bulley after a tip-off by members of the public, police have said. Bulley, 45, a mortgage advisor from Inskip, Lancashire, vanished while walking her dog after dropping off her daughters aged 6 and 9 at school. Police said no formal identification had yet been carried out on the body, but that Bulley's family has been informed. The force said it was called at 11:36 a.m. on Sunday to reports of a body in the River Wyre close to Rawcliffe Road within a mile of where Bulley was last seen. An underwater search team and specialist officers have subsequently attended the scene, entered the water, and have sadly recovered a body. No formal identification has yet been carried out, so we're unable to say whether it is Nicola Bulley at this time. Procedures to identify the body are ongoing. We are currently treating the death as unexplained. Her family has been informed of developments, and our thoughts are with them at this most difficult of times. Absolutely. in a week. They believe she had fallen into the river while walking her dog. They're still piecing together mobile phone data and sightings from people who knew her. Detectives believe there was only a 10-minute window when she was out of sight. Her phone, which was still connected to a work call, was found on a bench by the river alongside Willow's harness. Bulley's disappearance sparked unusually strong public interest, with amateur detectives and YouTubers making ghoulish pilgrimages to the area as they shared their unsubstantiated theories on the case. Some were served with dispersal notices, forcing them to leave the area and omit reports. 3 weeks after Bulley went missing, police took the unusual step of revealing she previously had significant issues with alcohol. I don't think they should have mentioned that. I think it's a little intrusive. What's this? As you are joining us today from Canada, we have a small favor to ask. I get this a lot, you guys. Please support on a monthly basis. I get this a lot of the times because I guess they know by my IP address that I'm in Canada, but a lot of places I can't get the information, so I'm surprised I got that so quick. So, no positive ID yet, you guys. They did notify the family, so I'm assuming, and I'm only assuming, that there was something, either the description of her or something, that have led them to believe that it is her. So we'll have to wait and see. We're going to also have to wait and see what the cause of death is. I don't think they carried her like in their arms. I think she was put into a vehicle. I do believe that this is a dump site. That's just my opinion. Okay, let me just see here. So again, for those of you just joining us, this right here is where she was found. They found her in, if this is her, and like I said, there's no positive identification yet, in this bush here. I said I will be watching this, you guys. I got my live mini reads this afternoon, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. But I will, during that live, you guys, I will be coming back and checking. I don't think we will get much more until they've done an autopsy, probably till tomorrow. I don't know if the coroner's there, do the autopsies on Sundays or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how they work over there. We may get something this afternoon. I don't know, but I do start my live session at 1 p.m. Eastern. So I am going to jump off here now. Again, I will zoom out on this map so you can see. This is where she was over here. It's 0.84 miles from where she was last seen. And I did in my reads, and just what I got feeling is that she was taken this way. I still feel, and I could be wrong, you guys. I'm not always right. Nobody can always be 100%, but I do still feel in my gut she did not fall in. She did not fall in. I believe she was taken. The autopsy is going to show what has happened to her, hopefully. I don't know if she was actually in the water because they were searching this bush. Hang on. Crap. Hang on. Let me stop sharing this and share the window so I can bounce back and forth. This is where the guy was pointing to. Oops, where's that photo? Hang on, let me see. Dang it. Where is it? Okay, it's not here. Hang on. I think it's in this one here. The guy was pointing here to this bush. I think it's in this one. Oh, they've taken it off. They've taken that photo off, I think. Hang on, let me see. Maybe it's in this one. There. He's pointing to in this bush. The river's down here. He's pointing right here into this bush. I don't know, JDR, that there'd be undertows in there. It's not very deep. Apparently, it was only like a foot deep to maybe 2 feet deep where if she fell in or was pushed, who knows? It was only a foot or two deep. She could have got back up. And I know let me see if I can find it, you guys. I've got something that I found the other day. Hang on a sec. Okay, hang on. Okay, let me see if I can find it, because it shows the depths of that whole river. Hang on a sec. Where is that photo? I should have saved it, you guys, but what's this? Hang on. No, that's not it. Hang on a sec. Let me find it. Just give me a sec. Don't forget, you guys, I'm not saying I have a hard time believing she fell in. And all of this part of the river was searched thoroughly. I'm trying to find that photo. It shows the depths. Hang on. My printer just scared the bejesus out of me. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at so you're not looking at a... You're not looking at a blank screen. Damn it. Oh, I want to do it. Hang on. Okay. So see, like in pictures like this, you can see they searched all along that riverbank. You can see them even here. Like they're going up and down this riverbank. If she was there, they would have found her. They had sonar and everything. They would have found her, you guys. That's what I'm saying is they would have found her on the sonar. I'm trying to see. Here they are again. They had sonar and everything going up and down this river. Here's another one. There's a photo, you guys, that I seen yesterday, and it showed the different depths of the water. And the only place where it was really deep the only place that it was really, really deep, I believe, was in this area, I think. Or was it over here? Could have been under here or over here. But they were saying that it's not very deep at all, only a foot or two. Yeah, see if you can find that, Georgia. Because there was a photo that was put out. Is it this one? No. Oh, it's peeving me off now. But as you can see, they had divers in here. They had sonar, everything. Try to see if I can catch any pictures of the area where she was found. But they searched this whole area. Like, as you can see, look at them. Oh, where the heck is that photo? See, waist deep. Waist deep. She would have been waist deep. See, wild swimmers walk through the river. She was an experienced swimmer, so she would have fell in. Okay, hang on, you guys. And I'll recognize it because it's a map like this, but they have different colors showing you how deep the river is at certain spots. Yeah, I think she was dumped. And like I said, the guy is pointing to the bushes. The river is down here. He's pointing right over here to the bushes. I feel she was dumped. We will see, you guys. And like I said, I could be totally wrong. I'm not perfect, far from it, believe me. But she could very well have been dumped. And this is where they're looking in here. And yeah, there would be no CCTV cameras there. See, like they're standing right in that bush. They're right down here in this bush. There's somebody standing here. You can tell they're not in the river here. They're right on the edge, right at that bush. See, they're right here in this bush. I do believe she was tossed in. We will have to wait. We can speculate all we want, but we will not know until the autopsy and everything's done. But this is the bush right here that they are searching in. And they're standing right here. See, the river is far enough away, and he's pointing here. So when he's standing on this bank, he's about here. He's pointing here. The river, he would be pointing this way towards the end if she was in the water here. He was pointing into here. This is that wall that you see, you guys. We can go right to it. And don't forget, this is in the summer, so it's hard to see. There's that wall. They're pointing to the bush right here. They're standing up here. You see how much of a drop that is on each side? They're pointing to the bush. So there's that wall. They're pointing to this bush. Yeah, I hope not either. Okay, I'm just reading some of the comments here, you guys. Okay, so like I said, where's that photo where he's pointing? See, he's pointing into the bush. Here's the very top. This is the big part that hangs out. But here's the very top. So if we go to Google Earth, here's that branch right there. He's pointing right here. I think she was thrown. Let's go back. See, he's standing here. He's pointing into the bush here. And that's that brown spot. So he's standing right here. That's far from the water. He's pointing over to here. I think she was tossed. I don't know what you guys think. But yeah, there would be no CCTV cameras here or anything. I just find it ironic that I was drawn to this caravan park where she went missing from, and there's a caravan park here above where she was found and above where she went missing. It's just one of those things that just eats at your gut. You know what I mean? So this is where they are, you guys. Now, it looks to me by this sign. Let's go here. Right here, I think it is. Let's go right there. Here's where her body was found, down here. Let's go right here. Because people had mentioned a fisherman carrying poles, Civil Services Angling Society, private fishing. So it looks like this area is fished a lot. So if somebody had a car or something parked on the side of the road, this is where she was found, in these bushes. And you see how steep this embankment is, you guys? That's how I know he's standing up here. And he's pointing towards here.
Hello?
So this is the exact area where they are, is right here. And that's an awful drop. Yeah, and it is. It's really close to the roadside. Oh, crap. Sister has a flood at her house. Okay, so. And there's even a little pull off here. Now, I don't know how that would be in the colder months. It looks like there's a little pull off there. Could she have been tossed there and partially submerged? We don't know. We're going to have to find out from when they do the autopsy. But to me, I think that they are right here. Because that's an awful drop. If she was tossed, she could have been tossed down and rolled down a bit. I don't know. Partially submerged, got caught up on this stuff here. We don't know. We're going to have to wait until more comes out. So that it looks like to me, it looks like a pull off. Because it's not, if you go down to the road view, this road is asphalt. This is dirt. Yeah, there's no way you could pass on that. It looks like it's a parking thing where maybe people go and fish here. So they pull off on the side. There's a reason why that's all like that. That could be from people. Tordy, they have found a body right here in this area, in the bushes here. The guy is standing here and he's pointing this way. So she could have been tossed and half submerged, whatever. We'll have to wait. I don't want to speculate anymore. But I do feel like he was standing here because if you look in the area, see how this is dark here. I believe he was standing here and he's pointing this way. So if somebody tossed her down, this is very steep. She could have rolled. Thank you, Lizzie. Tree doctor in that area has vacant building, huh? He's standing here. Like, this is a very steep incline. And for him to be standing there like this, I feel like it's right here. Because there's a bush below him, which is down here. So that's going to be here. So I feel like he's standing here pointing in this direction. So he's pointing in that direction. So if she was tossed down here, what's that in the tree? I don't know what that is. Very easily. And this building isn't as close as it appears, you guys. If you go here, it's because of their zoom. This is the building here. We can go to here. I'll show you where that building is. They've got a zoom on the camera. See, there's the building down there. That picture, they were probably standing somewhere over here or along this fence line to take that picture with these high-powered zoom lenses, because you can tell the picture is taken like kind of like from this angle. But we zoomed in and I found this. There's a pole right here and everything. We've gone up close to this building, just by the trees and everything. Here's them trees. It was taken from a different angle, but that is that building. There's the pole. You can see it here. We've zoomed in. Over in this area, you can tell by the two poles here. There's some two poles and the other pole. When you zoom in, we can go over there. Let's go down there. I can zoom in. Not enough yet. Get up closer to this building. Okay, so there's that pole. You can see here, see these trees, 1, 2, 3, 4, these tall trees here. You can see them here. It was taken from a different angle, but there's that pole, there's the building. There's that pole and there's those trees with trees before it. The trees before it would have been this line of trees here. So I said the angle that it's taken from looks like, and with those high-powered zoom lenses, it looks like it's right almost close. But even if you go here to the area, okay, that's a little past it. Okay, so here is the area here. You can tell by this tree and this farming area here in some of these pictures. Let me see, where the officer is walking out of the area. Okay, so here's the wall. The bush is down here somewhere. There's that tree and there's that farm that we see here. There's that tree, there's that farm. So he's walking out right here. The bush would be to his right. The bush would be over here to his right, the way this picture was taken. So we got the area right. He's standing on the other side. He's standing right here. Okay, so here's that top part of the bush, you guys. Okay. Here's that top part of the bush, and he's pointing this way. So if we go to Google Earth, and look at exactly where he is standing. He's standing here. He's standing, it's got to be under our line because there's the part that's coming out. He's standing right here and he's pointing this way. So could she have been tossed down here and got caught up and stuff? It's very possible. There it is there. So he's up near these two top branches up here. So he's up here somewhere pointing this way. If she had just came down the river with these trees and overhangs, she would have got hung up here. Because the river, I guess, is going this way. She would have got hung up here. Because these branches are going right down into the water, see? She would have got hung up here. Not on the other side where he's pointing over here. If she was partially in the water. You know what I mean? She would have got hung up here somewhere. She wouldn't be found over here if she would have been, if her body would have came down the river. Because these branches are going right down into the river. And you can basically see almost the bottom here. So, I don't know, you guys. I don't want to do a whole lot of speculating. But this is where she was found. And I was told the river runs this way. And they said that they searched how many miles? Anybody remember? Somebody in chat? Remember they said they searched how many miles of this river? Almost out to, where's the bay? Oh no, she would never have made it through this. This looks like almost like mud. like really shallow here. She would never have made it down there. Even here, it looks really shallow. She was found down here. I know somebody went looking for that map where it shows the depths of the river. The C is for caravan. And yeah, mentioning the caravan again, like I was drawn to this area, the caravan, and I believe something happened to her in that area, in these bushes, and I think she was taken from that area. Could it be somebody from here? We don't know. But I do know she went out this way, and if this is the way, I guess the family's been notified, so I was right with she went this way. Now, could she have just floated? This here, I know they said this here is very shallow, like a foot. She could not have floated down there and around this bend, down here and then up and around this bend. This is so shallow here, you can walk across. But even so, at the time that this happened with her, they said the most that this was waist deep. When they started searching for her, it was like waist deep. She could have got out. So if it looks like this, waist deep, like this would have been about like this. Like I said, there was, yeah, she would have floated. You know what I mean? And this would have been way too shallow. And look at all this stuff that she would have got caught up on here. Even here, there's like rocks and that in the water, things she would have got caught up on. To say that she went all this way, you know what I mean? And they were in the river pretty quick. It would take a while for a body to get down there, especially when it was only waist deep water. They would have found her. With the sonar and everything, they would have found her. The one guy doing the sonar said that they can see a straw, like a drinking straw or a drinking cup or a pop can. They can see that with this sonar that they were using. There's no way. There's no way, you guys. Yeah, it would have got before. Look at all these turns, you guys. Okay. And I know there's a lot of spots here, look at, that are really shallow with branches hanging out. I wish we could get down. No, there's no roads there. And here, if she was floating by, wouldn't these people in this big, huge mansion house, you know, would have seen something? I believe this is look at how shallow it is here. Like, to get through all of this and then get hung up on this here? I don't think so. So to get through all this, like, look at when there's so much of that all along here. And to be in an area where there's no CCTV, where they wouldn't be seen, I believe, and I hope I'm wrong, you guys. I hope that this was just an accident. I really, truly do. Thank you again, Lizzie Bones. The bank beside the bench was really steep, though. I think they said 10 feet, so I can see how she may not have been able to get out. She could have got onto the bank. She could have screamed for help. Nobody heard nothing. There were other people in that area. And she could have stood up in that water. It was no higher than waist. And there was no indication, no feet marks, no slipping marks, no nothing that she fell in that river. Nothing. There would have been some kind of marks there showing that she slid down here. If this is only waist deep, I've seen photos of that actual. Okay, let's go back. Images. Where's that bench? Here it is here. There. Where's that bench? Where's the picture of the bench? Come on. Was this where the bench was? Yeah, because there's the bridge. It's not that steep. It may have been steep like this. I don't know. Hang on. Let me find that bench. Trying to find the picture of the bench. There it is. It's not that steep. She could have got out. I do believe she was dumped. Right? Anton says, I posted a comment on a few streams on here saying she's been dumped in that river last night, 3 to 4 a.m., perfectly ready for 7 a.m. dog walkers to see her. Mounted beast I got, people are sheep. Anton, you know what? You said your comment respectfully here, and I have no problem with your comment at all. You're not going to be attacked here for your, like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and as long as you do it respectfully, just like you did, Anton, you're perfectly fine here. This is a safe place for everybody. And like I said, unless you're being disrespectful, your comment stays. So, thank you for your comment. So, Just Me JB says that was pretty steep. It doesn't look that steep to me. Is there a bit of an incline? Yes. But you think 2 feet of water, 2 feet, not even 2 feet, like below the waist, they said, is how deep the water was. She could have got out. She could have got out. Yelling, screaming, anything. She could have. What's that? What's that? What's that? You guys see that? That almost looks like my eyes could be deceiving me, but to me, that looks like it could be a person almost. But anyway, no. This person is walking and they're almost down to the shore. They would have seen some kind of footprints, sliding, anything, falling, anything going down here. And they said that there was nothing to indicate that she had fallen into the river. Yes, right. I have shown that right here. I've got it right there. It's right here. You know what, Emma? I did too. It's like, I think today's going to be the day, but I just sloughed it off as wishful thinking. It is. It's very sad. Like, prayers go out to her family. And I hope to God that it isn't what I think it is. Yes, we have gone over that at the very beginning of the video. We have shown all this. I showed how I found it because of this tree and this and the wall from the pictures, these pictures, this wall and this building. I spent an hour and a bit this morning finding it. Yes, it's very close to the road. There's somebody that I'm very suspicious about, you guys. I don't know if I want to put it out there and get attacked again. But I was very suspicious about somebody. And it's not the husband. Although he may, if this turns out to be a homicide, like I said, I don't want to do any more speculating. I want to see what comes out. And like I said, I'm not always right, you guys. Most of the time I'm very close, if not spot on. But I'm not willing to say yet that this was not foul play. I am still saying the same thing. This is foul play. I think she was tossed there. I think she was disposed of here. Happens all the time, Joe. Hi, Brandy. I do believe the person was part of who was searching. Danielle. Oh, I'm sorry, Danielle. She's getting flashbacks. There you go. Tweeting. Thank you. This was searched with sonar, and they said that, and they searched the riverbanks from, I think they said 2 or 3 miles. They searched the riverbanks and the water. Now, they said this sonar is so good that you can see the straw coming out of a pop can if there was a pop can in that water with a straw in it. They would have seen her. What? What are you talking about, John? Digging in the woods without police about, body found not long after, needs looking into. Where was this digging going on? I feel for 2 little girls. Sean, is okay. Let me hang on. Where is this? Hang on, I'm just watching something here, you guys, before I show it. What? Okay, hang on. Hang on a sec, you guys. I found something here. Let me just listen to it. Okay. Wow. Okay. So you want me to play this, you guys? Okay, hang on. Let me stop that. Let me. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna put this on my other. Hang on a sec. I gotta put this over here. Okay. Okay. So let me turn the volume up. This is, I guess, a YouTuber that went to this area, treat area. I don't know exactly where it is, but it's, I guess, within the search area. I'm wondering if it's not in that treat area that I showed you guys earlier. But I'm going to play this. Put a 1 in the chat, you guys, if you can hear it. Can you guys hear it? Thank you, Danielle K. Okay. So apparently this is, I'm going to just slow it down a bit. He comes across this area that looks to be dug up here. Now, I don't know if this is that treed area that I was pointing out or where this exactly is. But this YouTuber is out filming, I guess, looking around, and he comes across this guy. There's something on the tree here. I don't know what this is, but let's see. Okay, so here's the guy over there. He's taking off, it looks like. Let me back that up a bit. Let's see if we can see him. Okay, he's standing over here. Let's see.
You all right, mate? You all right? No, I rang this in last week. Yeah, I just come back to see if the police have been. No, they haven't. Because all the viewers are saying.
Okay, so this guy apparently says that he told the police about this area a week or so ago. And then he's walking through. He sees this. Oops, sorry, you guys. This area that's been dug up, and he sees this guy walking away. He's all the way over here, and he asks if he's a YouTuber, and he starts coming back. And watch what happens.
Yeah, let's come back to see if the police have been. No, they haven't. Because all the viewers are saying, go and dig it up. Do you know have a go? No, not really. I mean... Do you think it is? Did you spot... It seemed a bit soft. My feet kept going through it, so I thought, you know what, I'll just bring it in. I don't think you have to dig that deep. I thought that. It seems quite sort of... Without any sort of plant. It's been there for a while. Yeah, yeah. But this... It's soft, isn't it? That's soft. There's no vegetation there. It's him, but his interviews are extremely dodgy. Look at that.
Listen to what this YouTuber is saying to this guy. I found that very interesting. Let's turn it up. Listen to what he says to him. No, I don't believe she fell in there at all. Here, listen.
His interviews are dodgy, and it could be nothing, but from the interviews, he just looks to me like he's hiding something. It may not be hiding where she...
He says, to me, it looks like you might be hiding something. Not her, watch what he says, not her body, but something. Watch, I'll back that up a bit. It says interviews are dodgy, and it looks like you could have been trying to hide something. Listen.
He just looks to me like he's hiding something. It may not be hiding where she is, but hiding something.
So he out and out accuses the guy of, and he says, I find a man digging the area I reported to police a week ago. He says, as you know, I found this place on a previous video a week ago. I returned to see if police had followed up on the report. They hadn't. However, someone was there digging. Oops. Okay, so let me share this again. See again, like, it's not steep here. If she fell in here, she could, this is 1 level, 2 levels. I feel she could have got out. See, it goes down on a slope, like maybe 10-foot slope, but where it meets water, she could have got out there, you guys, in my opinion. See? He's standing right along the river's edge there. I don't know if I can get these pictures big. See? Whoops. I think it might cut me off here. She could have got out of there. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's a little dam or something there. Okay, here. This is the point where the river becomes tidal. It is located just a few hundred meters downstream from the bench. So the dam is like, she still would have had to come all the way down here and around here. I don't believe that, you guys. I just can't. Oh, you can't see this picture. Why? Hang on. What I'm looking at right now. Hang on. There we go. Sorry, you guys. I'm an idiot. Is this the one where they put the... See, here's where the dam is. She still would have had to come all the way around here. And I don't believe... No. And they said they searched all of this here. Where's that? Oh, I had found a map somewhere, you guys. So here's where the dam is over here. And like I said, I think something happened to her in this treat area. Backwards wash. So if she came down here and hit this dam, she would have been caught up in here. Because see how it keeps going in circles? Because as the water comes down, it flows back around. I don't think she would have been pushed up and over. Okay, so and this is, let me just make this bigger. So this is the bank near where she went in. See, if she would have fallen in here, you guys, you would have seen marks going down here or something. Just like this guy, here's his leg mark going down, sliding down right here into this river. There's no way she would have made it up here. This turning here would have kept her in this area. Look at how shallow it is. They're knee deep. Even in this turbulence here, they're knee deep. But this isn't the one where they tell me how deep the water is. Let me see if I can find it. The slide marks were from the diver. Chucho Nation, you want to stop with that? Do I have any mods in here? Sorry, you guys, I got to take a little break here just to go through this because there's people that are putting stuff in. Thank you, Kate Bell. Chucho Nation, you put anything like that in my chat again, you're going to be gone. Let me see if I can't. Hang on a second, guys. I'm trying to, and it was a good map, you guys. It showed exactly the depths of the water on the day that she went missing. Is it here? Just give me a second, you guys. What's this one? See, that's when I kick my butt, you guys. When I don't save stuff like that. Hang on. Is this it? No. Damn it. It was such a good map. I don't even remember who did it. But let me just see if I can find it. Bear with me, you guys. Once I find it, you guys are going to be, holy crap. There was somebody that took the depths of the water a day or so after she went missing. And it showed exactly how deep it was. And where she would have went in was only like a foot deep. Down for a long ways was only like a foot deep. Oh, I'm going to drive myself crazy here. Okay, let me just check here. I'm going to check one more place, you guys, and see if I can find it. Oh, I'm assuming that's in reference to the Barrymore View case. Hello, Shelley. Welcome. Okay, let me just search here. Hang on a sec, you guys. Okay, what's this? This is more pictures. Hang on. Hang on, you guys. So I'm looking for this map thing. It could have been in here. That's why I'm looking. Nope. Bear with me, you guys. Because once you guys see this map, you're going to go like, holy crap. And now that, you know what? With all this talk about the police saying, oh, she fell in, she fell in, she fell in, she fell in. Well, if I was somebody who just took somebody, a female, and did something bad to her, guess where I'm putting her? I'm putting her in the river, right? Because that's where the police say that's what happened. She fell in. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to go upriver and I'm going to go and dump her in the river because then they're going to just, oh, yeah, she fell in the river. Just my thoughts, you guys. Kelly B, they did with sonar and everything. They would have found her long before she would have ever made it to where she apparently is found. Yeah, even specialty teams with specialty sonar and everything, they would have found her. If that is indeed her that they just found, then they would have found her. They went down right, that area was searched thoroughly. And I guess one of the reporters has gone out to the site, had said that area specifically had been searched thoroughly. But I'm still trying to find this map, you guys. This mapping thing. So once you see it, you're going to go, oh shit. Oh, I'm going to drive myself crazy now trying to find it. If I don't find it on this live, you guys, I will find it and I will post it on my community tab. And look at it's 12:30 almost. So you guys, we won't be doing the live mini reads today. We'll wait and we'll do them tomorrow. I know it's a holiday in the US, so a lot of you guys will be off anyway. It's a holiday here in Canada too. In the US, it's President's Day. Here we call it Family Day. So I'll wait and I'll do the mini reads tomorrow, you guys, at 1 o'clock Eastern. So if you guys do want your very own mini read, join the live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern and come on in. I'm still searching, you guys, for this mapping. Wait till you see it. I'm telling you, you guys. Where is that damn map? Let me check one more place. Check one more place, you guys, and please let me find it. Oh, is it here? No. I'm searching for this damn map, you guys, because it's driving me driving me willy. Is it this one? No. Is it this? Thought I found it, you guys. Oh my God, it's driving me crazy. Anyway, I will find it, you guys, and I will put it in the community tab. Okay, so where's that? I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, so for you guys that are just joining, here is where she was found, right here. Let me just check. Oops. It's just sad so many go missing. Mama's lately, Suzanne, Anna, Heidi, Maya. Yep, it is. Christine, absolutely. Water in her lungs will tell a tale. Angela, you would have to send it to my email. You can't post links here. So if you want to send it to my email, I'll post my email. Oops. Here's my email if you want to send it to me. Let me know that you've sent it. Yes, the mini reads are going to be moved to 1 p.m. tomorrow. So if you do want your mini reads, come and get them tomorrow at 1 p.m. It's just I don't even have time to get everything set up and do my meditation and everything, you guys, to start today. Yes, if there's no water in her lungs, yes. Absolutely. They have a new thing that is out right now. If you go Willow Above and Beyond, that is my nickname. They've given out nicknames now. Above and Beyond Ancestor Readings is my channel. Who are you talking about, Willow? I am Willow, Sarah. I know that there are other people that have the name Willow. Mine would be at Willow Above and Beyond. If it just says Willow, it's not me. Mine will say Willow Above and Beyond or Above and Beyond Ancestor Readings. Be wary of the fakes out there. If you do come across a fake, feel free to send me the link via email. But here's my email right here. It's not Above and Beyond Ancestor Readings. It's just Above and Beyond Ancestor at outlook.com. That's my email. You can find me on Facebook, Above and Beyond Ancestor Readings. You'll see my gold wings and all the readings I post there also. I'm also on Twitter at _Ancestor. So this is my Twitter. So the @ and _Ancestor. That's where you can find me on Twitter. Go on over and follow me over there too. I don't have, I'm Willow, Sarah. My name's Willow. I don't have a mod named Willow at all. Why am I showing up on your chat as, let me see what I'm showing up as. See, when I comment, I'm going to be highlighted with yellow. Kelly B says, I want to share a channel. Yeah, send it to me in email, Sarah. Kelly, I don't really have a lot of time to watch other channels, but when I am sent stuff, I've got 3 or 4 people that I really trust that when things break, I found this myself this morning. It just flashed up on my screen, but send it to my email, Danielle. You can send it to my email, Daniel. I just put my email in chat. It's right here. That's my email. Especially if they're claiming to be me. Yes, absolutely. Send it to my email. That's my email. You can also find my email, you guys, in the description of all my videos. You scroll down in the description, you can find my store. Everything is there. Links to my Twitter, links to my Facebook, links to my email, links to my store where you can buy hoodies, shirts, mugs, you name it. I've got it there. Yeah, you just got to be careful, Kelly B. Kelly B, if you can send me the link via email, Kelly. Scroll up, you can get my email, or you can find my email in any of my videos. Copy the link to it and send it to me. Okay, so again, like going back to this, you guys, there's no way that, in my opinion, that she would have made it there. Like you can see all these really low areas that she would have got caught up on. She would have had to get all through all that, all the brush and everything. You can see a lot of it hanging into the river here. All along here, around here. This too is very shallow here. You can see the bottom, like probably very little water over this. Here also. What we just found was this dam. She would have, I don't think she would have got past that. Again, here, very, very shallow. There's no way she just floated. There's no way. She would have had to float right past this. And look at all the things that she could have got caught up on here, here, here. I don't believe that she came here all the way around. This is like a mile. Got through this dam, got through all these low points, really low points, all this brush that's hanging into the water, low points again here, around bends, another brush in the water here, as you can see, brush all here in the water, all along here. You can see the water's edge here. All this is hanging into the water. To get past that, shallow areas here where she could be seen. Like you can see a lot of, this looks a little deeper, a lot of shallower areas, a lot of areas with brush hanging out around here. Look at how shallow this is. Around here, all the way up. Think about this, you guys. And look at all the brush that's hanging where she would have got hung up if that was what happened. Around here, all the way to here, where there's finally no more CCTV cameras. I would be assuming that there would be a lot of CCTV cameras in these areas here, here. This is where she was. Here's the school. A lot of CCTV footage here. I believe that she was taken out where there's no CCTV. Okay, let me go and check, Danielle. Oops. No. You sent me to some Street Hawk thing. That does not say my name at all. It's saying some Street Hawk. So I think you copied the, you got to go up into your bar across the top where the actual address to the link is. Copy that and send me that. Because what you send me, thank you, Sarah. Sarah, thank you. Danielle K, the link you just sent me sends me to something else, to some Street Hawk YouTube channel. So I do believe that you miscopied the link. Yeah, tons of shallow areas. Spirit Moon, like I said, like there's so much way before this that if she had just fallen in and moseyed on down, there's no way. Look at this. And like I said, all these here this is all brush hanging over the river. Look at this is the riverbank here. All this brush hanging over the river. Some spots almost right across the river. Really, like this here. This is in the river. This is in the river. This brush here. All this brush. All this. Look at the river's edge is here. All this is hanging in the river. Look at all here. Look at how shallow this is. And all the brush that she could have got hung up on. This too, it's in the river. Look at how shallow this is with brush all in the river here. Look at, there's even a tree in the middle. Look at here. Look at how shallow this is. Like this looks like you could stand out on there and fish from it or something in like maybe a foot of water. And all this brush. Look at this is all brush in the water, you guys. So they're trying to say that she got through all this brush in the water. Look at, you can see how shallow this is. Look at it all. And around these corners, there's brush even in the middle of the water here. And I know this it was not very deep. Where she would have fell in, they said it was only like a foot to a foot and a half to maybe 2 feet deep. Kate Bell. She was found near a sidewalk. No, she was found near the road. Right here. The guy is standing about here, pointing this way. So I'm assuming she's over here somewhere. If she got caught up, she would have got caught up on this side. The river runs this way. She wouldn't get caught up there. She'd get caught up here. We'll go right to the road. It's going to show in the summertime, you guys, and it's winter right now. Here it is. I think she was tossed over this. Look at how close she is to the road. Look at. And there's a little pull-off area here where a car could have pulled off, gone across the road, tossed her in, and bye-bye down here. These pictures, this brush here, this is where he's standing. Let's go back to overhead view. See this dark area right here? This is where he's standing. Right here. We'll turn it around so it's facing the same way. This way. He's standing here. He's standing right here. And he's pointing towards here. So if she was submerged at all, she would have been maybe partially in, fully, who knows. But the water runs this way. She would have got caught up here, not on this side. You can see this goes right into the water, you guys. She would have got caught up here, not on the other side. And there's that wall. Okay, so the road is on the other side of this, right here. Here's the wall, right here. And this is the road. He's standing right here. And there's this pull-off part here. See that? See that pull-off part? I think he could have pulled off here. And look at how close that is. That's only wide enough for one car, you guys. This isn't a 2-lane. And don't forget, this is in the summer. This is in the winter. But she's sitting on this bench right before this bush right here. She's sitting right here. So she was found in this bush somewhere. And like I said, this is the river view, the road view. When you look at the river view, the river flows this way. She would have got caught up here, not on the other side. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying, is that body was dumped there. It hasn't been confirmed that it's her yet, but for them to notify her family, there must have been something on her that the police can say that it's her. The autopsy is going to be very telling. They're pointing, the guy in the picture Thank you again, Sarah. The guy in the picture right here, okay, where the police are, he's standing right at this brown area, which is right here. He's standing here pointing this way. So her body is over here somewhere. We don't know if it's in the bush. The road is up here. This is the wall that this girl is sitting on. These two people are the ones that found her. Okay, so this is that wall. The road is on the other side of that wall. So here's the road. Here's the wall. This is where the guy is standing, pointing in this direction. The water runs this way. So for her to be able to be caught up, if she's following the flow, which way the water's flowing, she would have got caught up on this side, not over here. And you could see that this tree is fallen in and it's right into the water. She would have got caught up here, not on the other side, in my opinion. I think she was dumped. I think somebody went into this pull-off area and dumped her. And around this area, there's no CCTV. It's not very far. Okay. This is where she was last seen. All these areas would have CCTV. All these areas here would have CCTV. If this is a homicide, they took them out, took her and dumped her outside of CCTV area. It's not that far. We measured it. I think it's 0.8 miles, 0.7, 0.8 miles from where she was last seen. And like I said, on my map, here's my mapping. After I did my read, I went to maps, got the information that people sent me, and automatically I was drawn to, she went this way. She went back out that gate, either willingly or against her will. And she went this direction. See, I said took her this way because I do believe that she was taken. I actually think something happened to her in this area. And I feel like, or she was taken. There could have been a vehicle, something. I was drawn to this park. I don't know. Could she have been taken from this area? Taken wherever? I got an abandoned place and then dumped. And if it is a homicide, it would be like, well, they said she's in the river. Let's toss her in the river. Once they were done, once they harmed her. And then toss her in the river because that's where they say she's going to be. This area was thoroughly searched with sonar equipment that could see a straw. Yeah, it was thoroughly searched. The dog was loose. A passerby apparently tied him up to the bench. I don't even know if that's true. But the dog was running between the bench and the exit to the walkway. Okay, so the bench is here, right in this area, and then there's a thing here. It's like a gate. And I got that whoever did this took her this way. I believe something could have happened in all this bushy area. Or there was a vehicle, something here. She could have been threatened. But he could have had, whoever did it could have had a gun on her, could have, anything. Anything is possible at this point. We're not gonna really know until the autopsy. But for her to make it all through all this, especially areas like this where there's it's so shallow here, it's unreal. With all this bush and everything, I don't see her even making it past here. All kinds of people looking in these areas on this bridge would have seen her. And look at how shallow it is again here. This is shallow. These spots here is because you can see the ground. Look at, there's even like a little island thing here with a tree on it. Let's see what that looks like. I don't know if we're going to be able to see down there, but let's see if we can. Like, look at how shallow that is, you guys. Look at all the brush in the water that she would have got hung up on. Can't really see on this side. But look at all the brush in the water. Look at here, almost right across. It's hard to really see because, but see all the brush hanging out into the water? There's a dam up here somewhere. Or is it back here? Oh, there's the dam. There's a dam here. And it gets really shallow again. Look at all the brush in the water. And then this is like, you can see the dirt here. Oh yeah, water's going down this way, but it's shallow. Look at. And they were saying at the time that she would have slipped and fell into that river where she apparently slipped and fell, the water was only like maximum 2 feet deep. But to get through all of this and all these, I've gone through this, you might want to rewind, but with all this brush and everything, a lot of this is hanging across the water. Look at how, again here, how shallow it is. It does get deeper in spots. But to get all the way up and around to here, okay, flowing the water, she would have got caught on this side of that brush, not on this side. If she made it past this, she would have continued down because this is the way the water's flowing. If she was going to get stuck up on this, it would have been on this side, not this side. Buddy is standing here pointing this way. I think she was tossed. Like I said, here's that wall. Here's the road right here. I think she was tossed down. And this is steep enough that she would have down. I'm sorry to be like, I don't know how else to explain it. Maybe half in the water, half out. I don't know. Me too, Kelly. The dog is with family. The dog is fine. And if she would have fell into that water, that dog would have went in after her. Yes, it was. That is true. Yep. And the sonar equipment that they used, there's no way they would have missed her. And there's a reporter that said this specific area was thoroughly searched. They would have found her. They would have found her. So that's that, you guys. We're going to have to wait and see. Like I said, I will be keeping my eye on this today to see if anything else comes out. We generally start our mini reads in about 5 minutes, but I've been doing this all morning, so I won't be doing that. Again, this video will be going private for a bit until I can get a description in there and it can upload from StreamYard to YouTube. It will be available again in about 20 minutes. So if you are in the middle of watching this, know that this will be available again in about 20 minutes. Okay, so thank you to my mods for being here. Thank you for all of you guys coming in and following along with us. Let's keep our eyes open and we will see what happens. Thank you very much, you guys, for the super chat, super stickers. Thank you, thank you. It does help continue to be able to do this. You're very welcome, Cat H. Thank you. So watch for the mini reads tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. Come on in, get your very own mini read. And we will be doing that tomorrow instead of today. Tomorrow's a holiday anyway, so a lot of yous will be able to join. 1 p.m. Eastern. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Until the next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Be aware of your surroundings. Love you to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.